Birds of Prey is going to be woke feminist trash. Don't take my word for it. Take Ewan McGregor's word for it, who is going to be starring as the main villain in the upcoming Birds of Prey movie from DC. Ewan McGregor, Birds of Prey is a feminist film with a real look on misogyny. So stunning and brave. Ewan McGregor plays Black Mask in the upcoming Birds of Prey film. A female-led team-up, it has obvious feminist themes, and McGregor plays up those attributes in a new interview. Speaking with the French site Premiere, he explained what attracted him to Birds of Prey and the role of the Black Mask. McGregor stated first it was the idea of Birds of Prey as a feminist film that looks at misogyny. He apparently said, "What interested me in the Birds of Prey film is that it is a feminist film. It is very finely written. In the script there is a real look at misogyny. Just what everyone wants when they watch a comic book film that's usually aimed at children. They want to be lectured about why men are bad." He continues and expresses the belief that the light needs to be shed on societal misogyny and how men treat women, adding that needs to change. And I think we need that. We need to be more aware of how we behave with the opposite sex. We need to be taught to change. Yes, did you know that you're bad on the basis that you were born a man? Check your privilege, bigot. McGregor then says there is a line between brutal, extreme misogyny, the kind employed by Black Mask as a crime lord in the underworld, and the subtle, everyday type of misogyny that happens without thinking, as in the case of perceived mansplaining. Ewan apparently said misogynists in movies are often extreme. They rape, they beat women, and it is legitimate to represent people like that, because they exist and they are obviously the worst. But in the Birds of Prey dialogues, there is always a hint of everyday misogyny, of those things you say as a man and do not even realise, like mansplaining, and it's all in the script in a very subtle way. I found that brilliant. Yep, so stunning and brave, what should have been a simple, over-the-top, silly action film has to be a film that lectures people about supposed real-world issues, such as mansplaining, manspreading, and all the other nonsense that feminists find excuses to get offended over. Can anyone remember the days when we were just allowed to enjoy a film, when a film didn't need politics injected into literally every line that the actors said? I remember those days, and I certainly miss them. Over the years, Black Mask has taken pleasure in torturing his ex-fiancée, Catwoman, and Stephanie Brown. In Birds of Prey, he has plans for young Cassandra Cain and those who get in his way, Harley Quinn, Black Canary, Renee Montoya, and the Huntress. Black Mask, as played by Ewan McGregor, will be violent and possibly gay and paedophilic, or caught up in a plot with undertones to that effect. We're not entirely sure, as it's unclear what reshoots may have altered. Okay, so in a superhero movie that's by DC, they're gonna make the main villain possibly a paedophile, or have undertones to paedophilia. Is that really the sort of character, whether he's good or bad, you want in a film that's meant to be aimed at a younger audience? Do these people even think before they write these scripts or write these characters? Honestly, it's ridiculousness like this why the DCEU has fell so far behind the Marvel universe. Honestly, if this is true, DC and Warner Brothers have no right to complain if this film honestly fails and doesn't make money. So here is Ewan McGregor, who is going to be in the upcoming Birds of Prey film playing Black Mask, and if you honestly ask me, he's honestly dressed more like Father Ted when he is singing A Lovely Horse. But honestly, on the subject of this Birds of Prey film, if everything that he has said is true and this isn't fake news or anything, Warner Brothers have no right to complain if this film doesn't make money. I do honestly not understand this with the fact that films, when they've been injecting, left-wing politics, various political messages, and politicising their films, as they make less and less money, they still continue to double down pushing these political messages. Now yes, obviously some of these films and franchises still make money. A good example, Star Wars. But over time, even these big major franchises like Star Wars, if they continue to double down with the injection of politics in these films, over time the box office results will keep going down. It really does baffle me that they do continue to do this, because it is obviously something that people don't want. When we watch a comic book film that's meant to be aimed at children, if we watch a superhero film, we don't want to be lectured about current politics. We don't want to be lectured about why the Orange Man is bad. We don't want to be lectured about why men are bad, or whatever other political message, left-wing political message they want to send in that film. People are honestly getting sick to the back teeth of it. I will be genuinely surprised if they even manage to make back the budget of what this film probably cost to make, when they should be making films like Man of Steel 2 or a Batman film. They instead have gone forward with this, and I honestly do not understand it. I do not understand it in the slightest. This is just yet another film that nobody asked for that's just going to be lecturing us about current politics. And it's the last thing anyone wants. But overall, people, be sure to let us know what you think about this down below. What are your opinions on the upcoming Birds of Prey film and what Ewan McGregor said talking about this film? Be sure to let us know what you think about this down below. Alright gentlemen, this has been Lord Flashheart. Be sure to rate, comment, favourite, share and subscribe, and I will see you again. Cheerio!